Good morning, all my dear students. Welcome to our 6th standard class. Myself Swati. Okay, I will teach you computer subject. Okay, so which book we are using for computer subject? Information technology. Okay, which book we are using? Look at my screen. Okay, look at my screen. The information technology book we are using in 6th standard. So students, in this book, which are the contents are given? Okay, I will show you. Okay, students, so let's start our first day, first lecture. Okay, so let's start our first lecture. Okay, I will show you here contents. Okay, which are the contents are given? So there are two sections are there. There are two sections. Okay, it's a theory and practicals. Okay, theory and practical. So students, let's start our first chapter or lesson, history of computer. Okay, your first chapter name is history of computer. Okay, so what is the meaning of history? What is the meaning of history? History means what? Our past. Yes or no? जो हिस्ट्री में हम लोग क्या पढ़ते हैं? जो गए हुए चीज़ें. ओके, यस और नो? हिस्ट्री में शिवाजी महाराज, लाइक गांधी जी, ये सब क्या है? पास्ट है. वो हम लोग ने हिस्ट्री में पढ़ा. यस और नो? सो नाउ कंप्यूटर ऑल्सो हैव अ हिस्ट्री. यस और नो? सो हिस्ट्री मीन्स व्हाट? अवर पास्ट. ओके, पास्ट में जो हुए. ओके, पास्ट में जो हुआ है वो क्या करेंगे हम लोग? लर्न करेंगे इन दिस चैप्टर, हिस्ट्री ऑफ कंप्यूटर. सो हियर, look at here, first point is given over here, earliest counting device. Earliest counting device, look at here, earliest counting device. Okay, so what is a calculating device? What is a calculating means what? What is the meaning of calculating? Calculating means what? You have to calculate the sum. Yes or no? In maths lecture. Okay, addition, subtraction, multiplication. Yes or no? So these are the mathematical calculation. Okay, now we are using for calculator. Yes or no? Calculator or computer. Yes or no, students? Calculator we are using. Okay, in 3000 years ago. Okay, 3000 years ago or 2005, 3000 years ago, which are the counting devices are used? Okay, so in this chapter we learn which are the counting devices are used in a 3000 years ago. Okay, so here look at this picture only. I will show you the pictures, but you just look at the book's pictures. Abacus is there. Look at here. This is a abacus. This is a abacus. This is a Napier bonds, and this is a slide ruler. Okay, slide rule. Okay, students. So these are the three. These are the earliest counting devices. Okay, students. So what is a calculating? Calculating means what? To calculate. Okay, calculating means what? To calculate the sums like addition, subtraction. Yes or no? These are the mathematical simple calculation. So students, let's start over this chapter. I will show you some pictures, then you can get better understand. So look at over here. Okay, so here, welcome back to our class. Welcome back to our online class. Now next picture, look at this picture. Okay, father of a computer. All of you know who is the father of a computer? Charles Babbage. Okay, Charles Babbage is a father of a computer. Who has he? Is a mathematician, inventor, philosopher and mechanical engineer. Inventor of the first computer. Okay, is known as a father of a computer. So students, you know that who is the father of a computer? Yes or no? So I will show you in this picture. Father of a computer, Charles Babbage. Now look at, this is your favorite picture. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is your favorite picture. Which picture is this? Parts of a computer. So all of you know that basic part of a computer, it's a monitor, CPU, speaker, keyboard, mouse, printer. These are the main parts of a computer. You learn it 5th standard, 4th standard, yes or no? Now look at this. What is the abacus? This is a abacus. Okay. What is this? This is a abacus. Abacus is a wooden frame with a slide bits on rods. Okay. It's a wooden frame. क्या होती है abacus कैसी होती है? It's like is a wooden frame. Wooden frame की होती है. Okay. With a sliding bits on rods. Okay. Student, it's a counting devices. Okay. It is the oldest counting devices. Look at this abacus. Okay. Some calculation are given over here. Okay. Next is a Napier's bone. Okay. Napier's bone. John Napier invented this system. Okay. Napier's bone. Next is a Pascaline. Okay. Pascaline is a machine of or calculating machine Pascaline. Next is a slide rule. Okay students, so you just look at the pictures. Next is a slide rule. Okay, this is also William Orthwaite. It's a invite this slide rule. Okay, William Orthwaite. Next is a stepped reckoner. Okay, next picture is these are all the calculating devices was used in a years ago. Okay, 3000 years ago. Which are the calculating machine? Okay, I will show you the pictures. Like you just look at there. Step reckoner. Okay, this is also the counting machines. Okay, calculating machine. Next is one of the last mechanical calculator. Okay, this is also the calculating machine. So students, look at over here the history of computer. Okay, history of computer. In this chapter what we learn? The calculating devices, or which are the calculating machines. Okay, father of a computer, then computer generation. Okay, so here students is given abacus, Pascaline, Napier bones. Yes or no? So student, analytical engine. These are the history of a computer. Okay students, you understand? Again I will show you the pictures. You look at over here. Okay, just look at over here. Father of a computer is a Charles Babbage. Next is a picture of a computer. Next is a abacus. Look at here, abacus. Next is the counting devices is a Napier's bone. Next counting device is a Pascaline. Next is a slide rule. Okay, these are the earliest counting devices. Yes or no? Okay, ये जो मशीन है वो क्या करते थे? कैलकुलेटिंग. फॉर दे आर यूजिंग फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग. कैलकुलेट करने के लिए क्या ये मशीन्स क्या यूज़ होते थे. ओके, दिस वन इज ऑल्सो step reckoner. Okay, these are all the calculating machine was used in the past. So past is a history. Yes or no? Now look at this picture. First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation. Okay, so students, in this chapter we have in these chapters we learn about that history, earliest counting aids and computer generation. So students, I think so you are getting better understand with showing the pictures. Yes or no? Is that clear for you all students? Okay, good children. Now come to our lesson. Okay, come to our lesson. History of computer. Okay, history of computer. Here, history of computer. So students, just look at in your book. The four basic arithmetic calculation types are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, mathematicians, scientists and engineers do many many more types of calculation. In general, however, the addition operation plays a significant role. This is most easier seen in a long series of addition done by the traders, companies and banks to keep their accounts. Okay. So where we can using for calculating or calculating machines, traders, कंपनीज, बैंक्स. ओके, बैंक्स में क्या होता है यूज़ कैलकुलेटिंग मनी. यस और नो, आप के बैंक में जाते हो कि नहीं, तो मनी डिपॉजिट विड्रॉल के लिए क्या लगते हैं, कैसे यूज़ होता है कि नहीं. यस और नो. सम अकाउंटिंग, कंपनीज में क्या होते हैं, अकाउंटिंग फॉर बैलेंस शीट. यस. ओके, सो यू कैन use the calculator for doing use the computer in many places. Okay, so students, earliest counting devices, I show you the pictures of abacus, Napier's bone and slide rule. Yes or no? Yes or no? So first is the calculating aid for the abacus. It was probably invented in Egypt about 2005 years ago, but it came to be widely used in shopkeepers till the recently, particularly in China, Japan and other Middle Eastern countries. In these countries, the local name of the abacus meant counting tray. An abacus has several rows of the rods in the two decks with the multicolored beads struck on them. It could be used for adding and subtracting. ओके, अभी देखो कोई जगह कभी भी इसका यूज़ हो रहा है. ओके, नाउ देर आर सो मेनी प्लेसेस abacus classes are going with. Okay, so now also the abacus is calculating machine is used. Okay, so it's only simple calculation like addition and subtraction. Next is in 1612. Okay, in 1612, Scottish mathematician John Napier devised a system of the calculating of quick multiplication and division. It's called as a Napier's bone. Then next is in this paragraph also William Arthur. Here I will show you William Arthur. He invited the other calculating. It's called as the slide rule. Okay. Which calculating machine he invite? Slide rule. Okay, so students, you understand abacus, Napier's bones and slide rule. Okay students, now come to the next page. Okay, calculating machines. Okay, calculating machine, Pascaline, then step reckoner, and one of the last mechanical calculator. Okay, calculating machine are those that are able to carry out all four basic arithmetic calculation types with the great speed. People like shopkeepers, traders and bankers who do lengthy addition daily needed automatic machines for automatic calculation. It was important that these machines have the features of automatic tens carry over. These are the machines. Okay, calculating machine, Pascaline, step reckoner and this calculating. Okay, so students, I will show you the student, all of you look at this picture, Pascaline, step reckoner and the calculator. Okay student, so Pascaline. In 1647, French mathematician Blaise Pascal invented a small machine for the size of shoebox. Okay, size of shoebox. Next is a step reckoner. Okay, step reckoner. Okay students, you understand which are the oldest counting devices are there in this picture given? Abacus, Napier's bone and slide rule, Pascaline. Okay, so now come to the our next, mechanical and analog computers. Okay, mechanical and analog computer. So students, look at this picture. This is a picture of analytical engine. Look at this picture. Okay, this is a picture of analytical engine. Which picture is this? Analytical engine. One of the first commercial use of computer was Herman Horatham calculating machine by U.S. Campenius in 1890. Horatham machines also used to punch card to feed Casio data into a machine. Okay, so student, this is the analytical machine. Okay, analytical engine or analytical machine. Charles Babbage began his work, the analytical machine, in 1834. Okay, Charles Babbage. I will show you the pictures. No, Charles Babbage. He began his work, the analytical engine, in 1834 and worked on its death in 1871. Okay, student. So, who introduced this machine? Analytical engine, Charles Babbage. Okay. So, analytical engine is performing the basic function like input, output, okay, input, output, processing and storage. Okay, students. So, this is the basic information I gave you for you. Okay, students. Now, next is a computer generation. Okay, next is a computer generation. So, again I will show you some pictures related to the computer generation. Okay, this, if you can see the pictures carefully, you get the better understand. Okay, students. Okay, just look at this picture. Features of a computer generation. You look at this PPT, features of a computer generation. So, first generation computer. Okay, first generation computer in 1940 to 1956 is a first generation computer. Okay, which year? In 1940 to 1956. Second generation based on vacuum tube. Okay, I will show you the picture of vacuum tube also. You just look at there or listen carefully. Second generation of computer is a 1956 to 1963. Transistor was used. Okay, transistor was used. Third generation 1964 to 1971. Third generation is a 1964 to 1971. Integrated circuits was used. Integrated circuits was used. And fourth generation computer 1971 to 1980. 1971 to 1980. And now we are in which generation? Fifth generation. Now we are in which generation? Fifth generation. Okay, student. So these are the four generations are there. First generation, second generation, third generation and fourth generation. Fourth generation based on vacuum tube. Second generation transistor was used. Third generation integrated circuit and fourth generation very large scale integrated VLCI circuit was used. Okay, microprocessor or chip. Okay, microprocessor or the chip. Okay, students. So first I will show you the vacuum tube. What is a vacuum tube? Teacher bole vacuum tube, vacuum tube. Okay, so look at this picture. Okay, vacuum tube and electronic devices that control the flow of electron in the vacuum. It used as a switch, amplifier or display the screen in many order model ratios, televisions, computer and radio. Model radios, television and computer. Okay, vacuum tube. This is a tube which are used in a first generation of computer. Okay, look at this picture, vacuum tube. Okay, this is a vacuum tube, picture of a vacuum tube. Second is a transistor and electronic components that can be used as an amplifier or as an switch. It is used to control the flow of electricity in radios, television, computer. This is a picture of a transistor. Second generation computer was used in a transistors. Okay, transistor. Next is a integrated circuits. Okay, a small electronic circuit printed on the chip like this chip. Okay, usually made of the silicon. Okay, the integrated circuit used in a third generation of computer, year 1964 to 1971. And last is the fourth generation, not fourth generation, fourth generation microprocessor and electronic components held on these integrated circuits that contains a computer, central processing unit and other associated circuits. So here there are the, how many generations are there? 5 generations, yes or no? So students, first generation based on vacuum tube. First generation based on vacuum tube. Second generation transistors. Okay, second generation transistor. Third generation integrated circuits. Okay, third generation integrated circuits. And your fourth generation microprocessor and electronic components. Okay, microprocessor and like a chip. Okay, or the chip. So students, you get better understand? Okay, now look at this. And last is the fifth generation. Okay, fifth generation. Now we are in using fifth generation computer, yes or no? So fifth generation computer are being developed. It's a aim to bring the machines with the genius IQ, the ability to reason logically and with the real knowledge of the world. Thus this computer will be totally different, totally novel and totally new than last 4 generation of a computer. Okay, now we are using in fifth generation of computer. Okay, look at here, fifth generation of computer. Okay, fifth generation computer, laptop, okay, PC, LCD type computer, LCD. Okay students, so fifth generation. Now we are in which generation of computer? Fifth generation. Okay students, so you understand, fifth generation of computer based on totally, it's a fifth generation of brings machines with the genius IQ and the ability of reason logically. Okay students, so these are the generation. So now look at these pictures only. This is a first generation, students, first generation of computer. Technology is used vacuum tube. I told you na. Okay, so vacuum tubes are used. Okay, these are the features. Okay, these are the features of a computer or features of the computer generation. Okay. Power consuming was very high. First generation of computer vacuum tubes, the power of consuming was very high and it generate much heat. Okay, technology uses the vacuum tube. Second generation में what transistor were there. Okay, transistors. Okay students, third generation, now the knowledge used in IC, integrated circuits. Fourth generation, okay, fourth generation is a microprocessor or chip. Now we are in fifth generation, present and future. Okay, present and future. Okay, fifth generation. So technology to be used, these machines will be incorporated bio chip in VVLSI, very large scale integration. Okay students, so now we are in which generation? Fifth generation of computer we are using. Okay, so students, you understand, this much only is given in your textbook only. Okay, so you learn you read the lesson carefully, you get the better understand. Okay students, and if you have doubt, you ask me. Okay, if you have doubt, you ask me. So students, again come back to our textbook. Okay, so here again I revise you. computer generation. So I told you vacuum tubes are used in a first generation. Year also is given 1940 to 1956. So students, you understand? Next page. Next page is a look at this ENIAC. What is the full form of ENIC? So here is given electronic numerical integration and computer. Okay, ENIC. It's a machine. Okay, first generation of computer. John Mauchly and wait students. Okay, here is a name is given John Mauchly and John Crispr Eckert. Okay, he invited the ENIC. Just wait, students. Okay, here. John Mauchly and wait. John Mauchly and J. Crispr Eckert. He introduced this machine. Which machine? ENIAC. Okay. Now second generation 1956 is beyond on 19. Which year? Second generation here 1956 to 1963. William Shockley. Okay. William Shockley. Wait students. William Shockley invite this transistor. William Shockley invite these transistors. Okay. Now next third generation. Okay students. So you understand this third generation in year 1964 to 1971. Jack Kilby. Okay, Jack Kilby. Who invite this machine? Jack Kilby. And fourth generation 1971 to present. Okay, microprocessor. Okay, microprocessor. Who invite this machine? The Trade Hoff. Here. Trade Hoff. He invite this fourth generation, or he invite the microprocessor chip. Okay students. So now last page, fifth generation computer present. Okay, fifth generation of computer. Fifth generation computer being developed with which will based on the artificial intelligence. Okay, artificial. Artificial intelligence. Okay students, so you understand? Okay, what we learn in this chapter? We learn earliest counting devices, yes or no? Next is a computer generation. So students, you read the lesson carefully. Okay, so you can get better understand. Okay, reading is very important for you. So when we read the lesson carefully, so you get the answers. Okay students. Now what is the homework? Only filling the blanks. Okay students. Wait. Filling the blanks. Okay, filling the blanks and these matchups. Okay, filling the blanks and matchups. I give you the homework for you, filling the blanks, matchups. Okay, the easy homework I gave you for you. Yes or no? Filling the blanks. You have to find out the answer. The answer is very easy. And matchups. Okay students, you understand which homework I gave you for you? I gave you filling the blanks and matchups. So students, you have to find out the answer. Okay, आपको भी कुछ find out करने चाहिए ना answers. So you have to find out the answers and write down. Okay students. So first you read the lesson carefully. Okay, you read the lesson carefully, so you can get better understand. Okay, read the lesson carefully and then do the homework, filling the blanks and matchups. Okay, so students, you understand? Okay students. You understand what is the homework I gave you for you? Okay, so students, if you have doubt, you ask me in our next lecture. So So students, if you have doubt, you ask me in your next lecture. Do the homework and read the book. Okay. So homework, you have to write down the answer with pencil. It's okay for me. Okay. But you try it. Okay. Try yourself. You go through the lesson, read the lesson, and then you get the answer. So lesson read करना ही आपको. Okay. So read the lesson carefully. Then you get all the answers. Filling the blanks and matchups. The filling the blanks and matchups are very easy questions. Okay. So bye. Here we stop. Okay. Here we stop our lecture. Okay. Bye and take care. Thank you.